Finding the right third-party ERP experts to help you through your ERP digital transformation journey is one of the most important things you can do. But how do you find the best ERP software experts for your initiative? That's what I want to talk about here today. My name is Eric Kimberling. I'm the CEO of Third Stage Consulting. We're an independent consulting firm that helps clients throughout the world reach their third stage of digital transformation success. And when you're going through a digital transformation process and an ERP implementation, it's inevitable that you will need outside third-party support to help you. However, it can be tricky and difficult to find the best ERP experts to help you through the process. A lot of ERP experts are good at what they do, but they're biased and are more focused on deploying technology rather than necessarily helping you with your business objectives. So what I want to do today is talk about the things you should consider and evaluate when you're considering potential third-party ERP experts. Now, if you're looking for more ERP best practices and just general digital transformation trends and best practices, I encourage you to download our 2024 Digital Enterprise Operations Report. It's an annual report we publish each year. It features a number of independent reviews and rankings of potential ERP systems, and it gives you other guidance and tips on how to make your ERP implementation more successful. You can read that report and download it by scanning the QR code in front of you, or you can go to the links below. The first thing to be aware of as you're considering potential ERP experts is the fact that there's an echo chamber that exists in the industry. And this is a big problem because you have a bunch of consultants that are aligned with and affiliated with certain software vendors that are there to be basically an extension of the marketing team and the sales team of the software vendors. And as a result of that, what ends up happening is you get this sort of echo chamber from consultants within certain verticals that focus on some of that marketing message that creates a number of blind spots that fail to expose the risks that are affiliated with any sort of software deployment. And it's important to look at both the strengths of what sort of ERP system you might be considering, as well as understand the weaknesses. Even if it's a type of technology that's the best fit for you and it's absolutely the direction you should go, you still need to know what the risks are and where the deficiencies are with that software, because you need to know how you're going to address those deficiencies. But the problem with most ERP experts is that they are biased and that they are there to promote the benefits and the merits of their software. They are not necessarily incentivized, nor is it in their best interest to expose and to communicate to you what the weaknesses and the problems are with their technology. So when you're evaluating potential ERP experts, you want to make sure that you have someone that's unbiased, that can help you understand both the pros and the cons of whatever technology or technologies you might consider for your organization. And companies like Third Stage, the ones that are ERP experts that are unaffiliated with software vendors, can be a great place to start. When you're evaluating ERP experts, another criteria that needs to be considered is the breadth of expertise. Like the previous point about making sure you don't have consultants that are operating in an echo chamber, you want to make sure you have people that aren't too myopically focused on one part of the ERP implementation and ERP software industry. So in other words, ideally you would want to have consultants that understand multiple systems, that understand how multiple technologies can be deployed, people that have experience with multiple functions and multiple modules within different technologies. Those big picture thinkers that understand multiple dimensions of technology can be very beneficial to ensure that your project is successful. The other thing to consider here is you want ERP experts that aren't just technology experts, but they also have a breadth of experience in the non-technical aspects of ERP implementations. And those non-technical aspects of implementation, by the way, are the most important part and the most important success factor for digital transformations. So things like effective program management, people that know how to rethink business processes and re-engineer business processes independent of technology is very important, as well as organizational change management, training, and adoption. Those are some of the skill sets that you want to have, if not from one person, at least from the consulting team that you assemble for your ERP implementation. So make sure that you evaluate not just myopic skill sets and individual skill sets, but the complete picture of the total skills that you need to make your project successful. One of the biggest mistakes organizations often make is to assume that they can hire ERP experts at a low cost and that they're going to get the same quality at a low cost than maybe some of the higher cost resources in the market. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't want to be overcharged for anyone's services, but you can always find lower cost options out there than the ones you're deploying. So rather than just focusing on the consultant with the lowest hourly rate or daily rate, it's more important to focus on what kind of value are you going to get from that consultant. One of the hidden truths about the consulting industry is oftentimes you're going to pay a higher hourly or daily rate for someone that's very good, but that same person or that same consulting team might be actually a lot cheaper in the long term because they're competent and they can do things more effectively and efficiently than someone who's just starting out in the industry. So it's important to look at the total picture of the type of consultant you're looking for and not get too enamored by a low price tag on an hourly or daily basis. Now, the final thing you should do when evaluating potential ERP experts is to make sure you're focusing not just on the technology and you're looking at the non-technical components of the skill sets that you bring onto the team. So I mentioned before in this video how program management, organizational change management, and business process improvement are three competencies that can be very important and very beneficial for an ERP expert to have. In addition to those three skill sets, it's also helpful to look at consultants that understand data migration and have been through a number of different data migrations. They understand architecture and integration. They understand how to tie together multiple systems. They understand how your legacy systems might be decommissioned over time, or in some cases, how you might maintain or preserve a legacy system and integrate it with the new system. So this gets back to the point of making sure you don't focus on an ERP expert that's too myopically focused on one dimension of an ERP implementation, but instead you find someone in a team of consultants that can handle not just the technical components of implementation, but also the non-technical components as well. So I hope this has given you some guidance on how to evaluate and choose the best ERP experts to help guide you through your ERP implementation journey. And of course, I couldn't finish this video without telling you that Third Stage Consulting is one such consulting expert that can help you through the process. We're a technology agnostic consulting firm that focuses on both business and technology consulting, and we'd be happy to help discuss with you your project and how we might be able to help. In the meantime, for more information that might help you through your ERP journey, I encourage you to download and read our 2024 Digital Enterprise Operations Report. It's an annual report we publish each year that highlights independent reviews and rankings of different software systems. And it also provides a number of best practices that are meant to help you through your ERP and digital transformation journey. You can read that by scanning the QR code in front of you, or you can go to the links below. So I hope this has provided you some helpful information. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope you have a great day. Finding the right outside parties to help you, nope, it's an inevitable. When you're evaluating ERP experts, a consulting resource that I lost my train of thought.